Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today, I'm bringing you another triple reaction. This time, we'll be featuring an artist named Robert Randolph, who I believe I'll be hearing for the first time, and then we'll also be revisiting Judith Hill. First, we're going to check out the song When Will the Love Rain Down, which is Robert Randolph's track that features Judith Hill. Then we'll check out Silence by Judith Hill and Beautiful Life by Judith Hill. I hope you guys are as excited as I am to check these songs out today, but before diving in, let's please thank Kenneth the Witty for making this donation request. Thank you very much, Kenneth. Your support means the world to me and helps guide the direction for the reactions I do over here. And now, let's just jump in. Okay. Bro's got the slider. A slow going rhythm.
Been going around in circles trying to punch a hole in the sky.
Oh, the bass too.
I just wanna feel the warmth again. Must have took a billion steps, cause now the trail runs cold in the night.
Oh, and even pay attention to the cadence of her vocal delivery here. It's a lot more, well, it's quickened relative to the slow moving drums.
Must have took a billion steps, cause now the trail runs cold in the night. Hear the baby crying loud.
Oh. What a cool feel in this. Oh, the harmony. Wait, was that from another a vocalist? Wow. I love that high harmony. Oh, the soul from her.
But then a little kid in the crowd shouted, hey, look up, the sky's open now. When will the love break down? Levees are broken now. When will the love break down? Take me higher, 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 higher.
She just kept climbing higher, 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 higher. Oh my god, this is so good. The thundering groove, the swag in the pedal steel guitar, and Judith's voice just climbing higher, 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 higher. Pure energy. It's strangely very hypnotic, though there's not, at least to me, this feeling of over-reliance on repetition. Oh man, I love it. Oh, the slow-moving bass, the rhythm.
What goes around comes around.
Oh, swag.
Goes around, comes around, comes around, comes around. Rich man, poor man, young man, old man, fighting for the power as the wind blows louder. What goes around comes around, goes around, comes around, goes around, comes around, goes around, comes around. Good man, bad man, turning to each other as the foot stomps hard and tramples every flower. My heart is aching right now. I'm sick and tired of sitting around and waiting for it. There's gotta be a way to break free. Stop fighting and just make peace. There's gotta be a way to break free. Or just drop down on your knees, cause the skies are open now. When will the
Ooh, the drumming there.
break down? Nothing's broken now. When will the love break down? Take me higher, 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 higher. Begging the sky, please. Can you spare one drop of love for humanity?
God, the way my entire body is on fire, full of that energy, right? You got the feeling of goosebumps ever, where obviously it travels through your spine and it kind of metastasizes all over your skin. Internally, I feel it. This is almost like that feeling of internal goosebumps. I love how impassioned Judith's vocal delivery is here. It's filled with this emotional urgency, and it's so dynamic between the different styles she wants, whether she's doing this more speechy rap delivery or literally singing or belting at the top. All of it, she just seamlessly transitions between them. And that is the hallmark of just an amazing vocalist in general, is not only the ability to maintain and excel at one style of singing, but to fluidly transition between multiple styles, all of which are at the upper echelon of ability, of human ability. Dude, I'm so down for more Judith Hill on the channel, by the way. Love her stuff. So good. Oh my god, he's tilting it. That's fun. Rocking the shiny red Converse. Dude, Robert is great. This fills you with such rich energy. God, the talent. It's immense. Doo-doo-doo. Why not? Why not end it that way? Everything, man. Amazing. I love the grittiness. I love the emotion. I love the soul. The vocals we hear from Judith, from rap to ascending vocals, singing, belting at the top. You have Robert holding it down with the pedal steel guitar and then soloing on that instrument in a way that doesn't feel possible, but he finds a way to make it happen and defies what I thought was capable, what that instrument was capable of. The grittiness in his instrument, the distortion there, paired with the lows in that bass. Loved the slow moving drums, this tempo. I mean, pretty much everything I could name here, I loved. And part of me is thinking, like, can I be a little bit more greedy? Can I ask for something else? Maybe if we found a way to like incorporate a saxophone or like a violin in this track, we could really catapult this. But also it doesn't require that, which is what makes this amazing. I think this is the kind of song that you could even strip back and do a more like piano acoustic style performance. I think there's just so much that this song offers structurally and melodically. You give any amazing musician this track and they'll make it happen. For me as a listener, I was just very, very impressed by everything coming together here. Dude, so glad there's just amazing music everywhere. I want to say like the highlight for me, God, I listed everything, but is there like even a highlight now that I think about it? Because everything was a highlight. I really think I enjoyed a lot of the like vocal delivery and complexity in that from Judith. But I think I would probably even give the nod here to Robert and on that steel guitar, just because it's not something that I see many other pedal steel guitarists doing. If that's his main instrument, I think it makes sense. If he's like a guitarist in his own right and, you know, decides to do pedal steel on occasion, that would be impressive as well. So I don't know. Let me know what else I may be missing with this song or what you thought about it. But let's jump into Silence by Judith Hill. Let's hear some more amazing vocals. I'm ready.
Deep in the canyons of my mind, as I'm running through space and time, I find myself trapped in the great abyss. You see, I spent so much of my time filling up my calendar, staying busy just so I wouldn't have to stop and face the silence, because I was terrified of what I might find in that space.
I feel this. Doing
but
so
I found
much.
that there was something very beautiful that happened when I faced my greatest fear. You see, sometimes when you face your greatest fear, it's the day and you unlock your power.
Right.
So as the world stood still and there was nothing left but the deafening sound of silence,
Right.
I faced my greatest fear.
Right.
And I unlocked power.
Right. Because you need to contend with the difficult thing, the fearful thing. And that gives you the power to then deal with it in the future. But if you never deal with it, you'll never get there. And you'll stay stuck at that level. Oh, her playing just oozes. Oozes with emotion. And now I'm just envisioning this like Grand Canyon of the mind.
Blowing my ears, turn off the sound.
I love the delay effect too, because kind of if you're trapped at the bottom of a ravine, for example, in that abyss, you'd likely hear your voice echoing, reverberating off the walls.
Turn off the sound. The deafening sound of thunder is pounding in my head. That cold November.
Chord progression on point here.
I still remember. It's like a hurricane. Turn off the silence. That raging silence is blowing my ears.
God, the bass melody, the guitar melody, her vocals, maxed out. We are maxed out.
Music man, play me a song on the piano. I wanna get lost in the sound of your beautiful strings. Spin me around and around with the melody.
jazz and the keys here. So much complexity to this track. It is not as simple as lay down a chord progression and sing over it, solo over it. The way it's like threading in and out of each other, even like the handoffs you hear between her vocals and the guitar, or the guitar and the keys, and now you hear this like quickening of the drum rhythm. There's so much happening.
I wanna get lost in the sound of your beautiful strings.
Syncopated rhythm there, a bit funky, right, in its feel, but at the same time very blues influenced. She's playing keys now. Oh wow. Feel this atmosphere.
Turn out the hurricane. It's keeping me up all night.
Turn off the silence.
It's keeping me up all night. You see, I'm afraid of the shadows creeping on the wall. Is it my own shadow that I'm afraid of? Is it my own shadow that I'm afraid of?
See, she just quickens her vocal delivery so many different times.
Turn it up!
But then rips it up.
Turn it up!
Slows it down. Oh my god. Dude, I love Judith Hill. She is so good at so many things all at once. I don't even know what like my favorite quality of her singing is. It has to be just in those powerful notes when she is singing with pure emotion, as if literally she's at the bottom of that canyon in the abyss, and her voice is the only way out. She has to project it forward, belt it above, and her voice then sits above that canyon while her body is below. But then in the end, she makes it out anyways. That's kind of how musically and maybe a bit metaphorically I feel about her performance. But it is so good. I love the melodies that she chooses, the emphasis that she places on different syllables here, in addition to again, quickening certain phrases and then allowing other words to kind of breathe for longer. All of these different little, I guess, choices, they stack up and give her an extremely unique character to her voice. If I had to think of who sounds similar to Judith Hill, I wouldn't be able to map any one artist onto her entirely. Her vocals, given the amalgamation of all that she does, stand alone. Though you could say some artists sing at those high notes in a similar way, or do that rap delivery in a similar way. But you wouldn't be able to, you could take a subset of similarity. You wouldn't be able to be all encompassing. So let's talk about a little bit about the meaning of this track. And if you guys have watched any number of my reactions, you've probably heard me talk about the concept of dealing with oneself, because the hardest thing to confront in our lives is often ourselves, because usually, not in every case, we are the reason we are where we are. Now, the external environment does play a massive role in that, but given the development of our prefrontal cortexes and the knowledge we have about our current circumstances, oftentimes we ourselves and ourselves alone are the ones responsible for ameliorating that. So whatever struggle that we as an individual are going through, we need to be the ones to contend with that, to move forward, lest we want to be stuck in that same, let's say we're dealing with something emotionally and we don't confront it, we're going to be stuck there until we do. And so very often, I do this, I think a lot of us do this, we distract ourselves, we think about other things, we watch endless movies, we listen to a lot of music, we spend time away from dealing with the actual issue at hand, because it's easier to do something that we like, or something that's not as let's say mentally or emotionally demanding. It makes sense. Humans, we love the path of least resistance, so doing the easy thing is the easy thing, but doing the hard thing requires effort. And being in that silence, existing in that place where now all you have to do is deal with one's own cognitive dissonance, it's the hardest battle sometimes. Mastering the mind, mastering the self, I think it's a lifelong journey. We all have our different individual journeys. We don't have the experiences that others do that make one's journey easier or harder. And really, who's to say what the journey ought to look like anyways? But I think if we are efforting towards improving our lives, building the life that we want to for ourselves, putting things to the side, kind of under the rug, it's not a good way to do it. We want to be comfortable in our own silence, be happy with who we are, and not avoiding the difficulties. I think if we learn to reframe and embrace the things that are hard to us and view them as challenges worth taking and maybe serving a larger goal, that can be a good way to building that intrinsic motivation against the hard things that life invariably throws our way. That silence, I think, I don't even know of the two which one I preferred more, because I loved hearing what Robert had for us on the pedal steel, but I just loved all of what Judith just gave us. Let's see maybe if we can indirectly tie break with the next here. Beautiful Life.
You had everything going for you. bright eyes and a smiling face. They all said you would fly to the stars, but you fell down and got mud all over the place. Now nothing's going for you. You've been hurting for a long, long time, yeah. You're on the exodus, running away.
Wow.
No sign of day.
The vibrato and there's like a certain, I guess, thickness to her voice. Almost imagine like if the voice singing a pitch wasn't just singing one pitch, it was singing three at the same time and couching itself. It's very resonant, almost like when you have a 12-string acoustic guitar instead of a 6-string, doubling the same notes, but it's still slightly different, each doubling of the note, adding more thickness to what you're hearing. That's kind of what Judith's voice sounds like out of the box, at least in certain moments. It's very well couched.
Maybe you come to the end of the road, looking around and you're all alone, feeling the clouds closing on you. Pick yourself off the ground, turn it around, open your eyes, look at the sky. Now is the time to spread your wings and fly. It's a beautiful life, a beautiful life. A beautiful life.
Belt, just belt.
Remember the ones
she could belt for 5 minutes straight.
You.
I'd be happy with that.
Yeah. And had your back all the way. And tip your hat to the haters who try to tear you apart. It's 'cause of them you are so strong today. It's a beautiful world with beautiful people. A miracle right before your eyes. We dance, we fight, we kiss and we cry, and then we say goodbye, yeah. But maybe you come to the end of the road, looking around and you're all alone.
Am I crazy for hearing a harmony here?
Yeah. But maybe you come to the end of the road,
there's a higher layer,
looking around and you're all alone, feeling the clouds closing on you. Pick yourself off the ground, turn it around, open your eyes, look at the sky. Now is the time to spread your wings and fly. It's a beautiful life, a beautiful life, a beautiful life. From all the pain you bear, love you share, time after time. The highs and lows, the friends, the foes, the fate allowed, the path you chose. It's beautiful, yeah. So maybe you come to the end of the road.
small note here. Da, da, da. Listen to that chord.
Beautiful, it's beautiful, yeah.
Oh.
So maybe you come to the end of the road, looking around and you're all alone, feeling the clouds closing on you. Pick yourself off the ground, turn it around, open your eyes, look at the sky. Now is the time to spread your wings and fly. It's a beautiful life, a beautiful life, a beautiful life. a beautiful life, a beautiful life, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, it just ends in this like bright shimmer. She is world class. It's undeniable. I love her vocals so much. Everything that she sings, it is so human. It's sung with such passion. Like, hers is the voice that you would want to compare your own voice as a vocalist to, in my opinion. It's like the difference between just being a talented singer and being a generationally talented singer. Somebody who is forgettable versus somebody who sets the standard. Because it's all well and good to be a very technically talented vocalist who's capable of doing runs, being like hitting the high notes, doing all of those techniques. What really resonates, at least with me, is when you hear the emotion in their singing. And this is something that I've always kind of struggled with, weirdly enough, with my own vocal practice and singing, is like I have a hard time just being as emotionally expressive as I know I could be. And sometimes if I'm going to practice singing, that's going to bear out in my singing. Either I'm singing with more of a monotone sort of delivery, or with less passion. It's almost like I'm not really into it. I don't really believe the thing that I'm singing. And maybe that just more has to do with my own psychology and my fear of being expressive or whatever it is. But that's always something I admire in another vocalist, when I hear them put their heart and soul into the track. It is just leaving their heart on the table. And I think that's a very beautiful thing. I admire anybody who's able to do it all the time. And Judith, to me, is an example of somebody who can do that so easily. It's very admirable. And the fact that she is just that much more talented than your average vocalist just adds to the fact that she is a generational talent, because you pair that emotion with skill. It's the recipe for success. And the thing is, you stack on top of that the beautiful lyricism, the songwriting, the complex compositions we heard with Robert, with the song Silence, and even in her piano playing. Sonically, it is so fun to analyze and hear. I think every aspect of Judith, her songs, her singing, it's to be studied, it's to be appreciated. Yeah, like I said, I am down to do more Judith Hill reactions on the channel. So if you are interested, you can make a request yourself by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.